So I was starting to edit today's video, but all of the audio keeps coming and going, like cutting in and out, so we might have to try something new. Ooh, this is going to be awful. I'm sorry in advance. So yeah, this is my 7th day of uploading videos daily. Instead of doing the normal sort of jokey, silly thing, I thought I'd do a bit more of a actual update as to how it's going on and what's going on in our life here. Hazel and I are both fine, as far as I can tell. Neither of us show any symptoms at all. And, you know, touch wood, we're quite luckily, no one that we know seems to be having any either. People are talking about being bored. Staying home isn't gelling with everybody. For Hazel and I, it's kind of like a nice enforced vacation, which is good. I've got a lot done in RuneScape, which it sounds like a silly thing to say, but I'm actually quite enjoying just playing games and not worrying about getting up at 4:30 to be in Manchester the next morning, you know. Yeah, it's a weird time that we're living in, but everyone seems to be pulling together and looking after each other, which is quite nice. The cats, I think, are enjoying having us home, even if we are disrupting their sleep schedules. Yeah, I went to the shops this afternoon. I was looking around, and it seems to be closer to what we would normally expect when you go shopping. It looks more like a normal store. I was even able to get pasta and paracetamol in the same trip, that's unheard of for the last few weeks. But yeah, I think people are starting to actually grab what they need and not what they want, which is helpful. I think for most people, like the stress that they're feeling comes from not knowing if they're going to get paid, whether it's 80% or 100% with your employer matching 20%, not knowing if they'll even have a job when they come back after this quarantine, and not knowing how long the quarantine's going to go on for. It's quite... No one knows. Everyone's thinking and hoping and guessing, but nobody has any concrete answers. I'm not a guy that likes that sort of thing. I like to know what time I need to be up. I like to know what time I need to be somewhere. So not knowing whether I'm going back to work next Monday or 3 Mondays from now, who knows? But yeah, we're all good here. Don't worry. We're happy. The cats are happy. Just stay safe, guys. You know, we'll get back to silliness and more jokey videos tomorrow. But for now, that should be it. Starting with a cough. Yeah.
We came to tell you that you'll be okay. You will be safe.